I wish I had a mic where moving around I could just have it on me. Right now I've been moving for the best part of 8 hours now. It's only 3 and I still got so much to do. You'll know my secret is to keep on going. Just fucking do it. I know it's corny. Don't get me wrong, I know it's corny, but who else is gonna do this shit, man? To me, just listening to your intuition, it might break all the things that you think you know about yourself and about the things that you think you're doing. But when you start listening to this voice inside, it's divine shit. Everything goes in a complete opposite direction. At least that's what it went for with me. You know, everything broke. And I think about it probably every day when I wake up, how things could be so different if something changed. Even the slightest, and I mean slightest thing, could have changed so much. Yeah, butterfly effect, of course, but still, it's so fucking crazy. Sorry for speaking a lot. I haven't smoked in a long time. I forgot what this mental state was about. It's nice, you know, like I can just feel that energy just seeping into my fingertips. See, when I say things like that, there's a part of me, the logical, rational side. It literally tells me what the fuck am I saying. But then that intuition part of me that just knows it's saying what it should be saying and isn't gonna say anymore. It don't fucking care. I think being too self-aware, or at least too conscious to everything around you, it can be detrimental. I mean, I know I've lost family, I've lost friends, I've lost a lot. It taught me about not attaching myself to anything, but when you get taught that the things that you do attach yourself to, like drugs, like people you love, even bitches, and living into your lower self, animalistic self, you know, pleasure, living bodily, they hold a tighter grip on you, if that makes sense. See, I just closed that door with my mind. I saw it swing open in my peripheral. I found something interesting. Over the last few days, I've not been using mantras as my way to keep myself grounded. I've just been humming rhythmically, humming a hum that I know I like humming. It's like you could sit down and you could just go, It's probably not the best example. I would say limit it to around 4. What I mean by that is 1, 2, 3, 4. When you listen to music, you'll be able to hear that rhythm, that pattern so clear. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, this is also another way to keep yourself thinking, but your body doing something else. That's why it's taught to at least do 8 hours of labor a day. So your body can do something, but your mind's doing something as well. Of course, when you're doing something brain numbing, what thoughts are you going to be thinking about? You ain't going to be thinking about anything, and I think we all can attest to that when we're working a job that isn't it. It will never be it, and we're just doing it because what else is there to do? We realise it's just a fucking scam. I don't like how everything's getting... I say everything, I mean everyone. You don't know who you actually know on the internet. What I mean by that, you don't know the real me. I could be completely different behind the camera, and this is just a persona, this is just a character. I've always made it clear that who I am right now, this motherfucker speaking to you, this is how we are. Outside of the camera, inside of the camera, it's just who we are. But you can tell by the people that are putting content out, the way that they are, it just isn't genuine. I understand it, you know, on a psychological point of view, you're appealing to that dopamine side of the brain. Like, how the fuck do people actually feel dopamine? They feel a sense of happiness. Giving money to a streamer, just throwing a little drop of water into a massive ocean. How do you get solace out of that? Actually feel some level of accomplishment. That motherfucker does not care. He does not give a fuck. Fuck it. Oh well, if that's how people get off, and if that's a fetish now, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, everything is sex at the end of the day. It's like even ads. You look online, and I mean you look online and you look at the commercials that are being put out now. They are becoming so sexualized, but it's like there's a commercial and then there's a random shot of a foot or a butt crack or an armpit, side boob, even nipples and all of that. I mean, come on. Tits are... they're just chests. The motherfuckers that have made it sexualized is just because they have a fetish for sucking on tits. Don't get me wrong, I'm a titty sucker myself, but I'm not... No! Don't do that! Please! It's just a chest. Let me say this, when you understand that shit is over there, some shit is over here. Some people like to mix the two, and yeah, but this is really my fucking topic to talk about. It's just something. Do you think that football has grown out? Like, people are not growing out of football, they're still staying in that childish mode. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can say it's childish making content. You can say it's childish watching football. You can say it's childish finding a cool stick and keeping it. We all know we still do the last one. Come on. I want to start collecting rocks. Just fucking cool rocks. Putting it up on my fucking shelf. I say shelf, it's on my windowsill. I want to keep a bare room, like a bare room. If my room had to be... Can we move it? Hold on. you know. Coming back to my point on attachment, keeping a bare room is nice. You know, I don't see the need to, I wouldn't even say personalizing it, it's just, I mean, shit, I fuck with the people that deck their rooms out in whatever. If that makes you happy, that makes you happy. But to me, I'm not gonna keep myself, like right now, this is a safe space for me. This is my temple. I've constructed it in the way that I want to construct it, that I know that I can worship myself, worship the divine spark inside of myself, without anything holding me back, without anything distracting me, without anything impeding with that. And some people, well, their temples, they're decked out and it's luxurious. But yeah, it's also with this as well, and I'm not pointing at my heart, I'm just pointing at my body in general. Attachment with that. I was looking over my bills. I can understand wholeheartedly how someone could get attached to the name that they have and the body that corresponds with this name. But fuck, man. It's like, just flip letter after letter, letter after letter. Mr. Enigma, Mr. Enigma, Mr. Enigma. And when you get to a point as well, I promise you, you're going to be thinking the exact same way. You're going to be looking at your mail, Mr. Enigma, Mr. Enigma, Mr. Enigma, because you understand that you are the enigma you want to see in the system. I still think this whole thing with vagina and penis, ones and zeros, showing the binary code of the universe, I don't seem to believe it. There's the Egyptian term netters. I'll let you go and figure that one out. I believe more in that. This ones and zeros, it's just our own modern interpretation of it. But when they were depicting phalluses and vaginas, I think it was just symboling something else. I think it was just saying, be intimate with life. You know, life is the vagina, God is the vagina, creative aspect, we are the other aspect that's needed. That's what I think it is, at least, anyways. Who knows? I could be completely wrong, and if I'm completely wrong, then I'm completely wrong. I will take that on my chin. I'll still smile while I'm taking it on my chin. Pause. I'm gonna go unpack my bag now. I will see you when I see you. Look out for what we're doing next.